All right, guys, today is the day, day 7, which would be the 7th day of our 7-day training series. Hope you guys have been getting a lot out of this. I hope you guys have been following instructions. We talked about being coachable and moving step by step and doing things every day. Hopefully you've been doing all that stuff. We're going to talk now about how to track what's going on in your business and about getting to some key events. All right, business activity tracker, events to attend. We're going to go through this. Track your progress. Again, right? 7-day training or 7-day quick start guide. Quick note, there's a business activity tracker that's linked from the 7-day quick start guide. We have a version of that we have modified and put on our site. So let me just talk about those two things. I think we're just going to get to the next slide really quickly. Yes. I'm going to talk about these two things really quickly, okay? The business activity tracker that Beachbody has created has a lot of categories in it. In our opinion, a lot of that stuff is not essential for you to track every single day. Like, for example, it has you tracking your workout and drinking Shakeology. Now, I just trust that if you're in it to win it and you're going to track the activity that I'm going to ask you to track, you're working out. You're taking Shakeology. Those are things you're doing because you know that that's part of the 3 vital behaviors, being proof the product works. And so you're doing those things. So I don't need you to check a box on that one, okay? What I do need you to keep track of are the essential important things. And what are those things? How many people did you meet? How many people did you add to your contact list? And how many people have you invited? And then a little bit of a way to keep track of all that stuff. And where am I at with all these individuals? You know, if you've done this and you sent out 30 invites 2 days ago when we talked about it, then you probably realize, wow, some of these people have responded, some haven't. Where am I at with this person? Where am I at with that person? That's why we have a list and a business activity tracker, which you can now go and plug all of those people into and start tracking your activity. Where are you at with every one of them? Okay, there's a video down below that is going to talk to you in more depth about the business activity tracker. Make sure you download it. Track your progress. You know, this is the thing, right? I work with a lot of people, and this is what I'm going to do, okay? If you're going to come work with me, I'm going to ask you, how many invites did you have last week? And if you go, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Okay, that's not a business. That's a hobby. Okay, so if you want to build a business, track your progress, okay? And then you can talk to your sponsor about it, because what I want to know is how many people did you invite and how many people said yes. I don't want to know how many people said yes. Okay, I can almost tell you though, I can reverse engineer that one. If you had 3 people that said yes, you maybe talked at most to 15 people. Okay, so let's not do it that way. How many invites, how many yeses? That's what we need to know, because then we can figure out where do we need to get better, right? I talked about it at the one early in the videos, right? Technique is important, but numbers matter more. If I have some business activity tracker information I can look at, then I can help you say, okay, well, the problem is you're not inviting enough. Or, wow, you're inviting on a massive level, but not very many people are saying yes. There must be something going on with your technique. So let's look at that. Are you overwhelming them? Are you giving them too much information? You're not asking questions. What's going on, right? Then I can really, really help you. So business activity tracker, really, really important. Events. I love Beachbody events. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now, I absolutely love Beachbody events. To me, they have become a big part of my life. You know, I've been, again, working out with Beachbody products since 2003, doing the business since 2009. My wife was one of the founding coaches in 2007. We've made a lot of friends in this company, and they're incredible people. And they're people that I had never met. I've never met people like this anywhere else. You know, because they're people who've overcome a lot. You know, some of them have lost over 100 pounds. Some of them have gone from being dead broke to being a 15-star diamond. Mike Ryan, who was, you know, in bankruptcy court when he signed up to be a coach, and now he's a 15-star. It's incredible to meet successful people like that, who I'm honored to call my friends, and this is where I get to rally with them. And they're like little family reunions for me. We were just in Disney World about a month ago for the Success Club trip. Totally amazing. So let's run through it. Coach Summit, every year in June. Right now, we're holding that last year and this year at the MGM Grand in Vegas, baby. So get to Vegas. Coach Summit's totally amazing. We have a pre-summit meeting with just our team, and then we have the main summit. It's where they announce new products. It's where they give away the the success story of the year, winners, all that stuff happens at Summit. You also get to hear from all the trainers. You also get to work out live with the trainers. And so if you've never been tortured in person by Sean T, you're going to have that opportunity at Summit because he'll be there and he has live workouts, which are hard. Okay, quarterly Super Saturday events. This you can find in the back office under news and training, I think, and events. It'll talk to you about the Super Saturday events in your area. If you can't find one, you can host one. You don't have to be a Diamond coach or anything like that to host one. Simply have to get a couple friends together and call Beachbody, and they'll send you the information. And then on Saturday morning, you sit down and you watch the presentation from Beachbody. It's pretty simple. Local training events. Again, this is going to depend on where you're at. Try to find a group in your area. This is becoming more and more common. I'm in San Diego. We have a group for local coaches. They're not all on my team. But we all get together and we have a Facebook group that we use to talk about what we're going to do. And we have monthly training that we do where, I'll go and present, or Monica or Amber Scott or somebody will go and present. And there's lots of little training events going on in local fit clubs and stuff like that. So local events, find those. Okay, so next we have conference calls and special webinars. We already talked about that national coach call every Monday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time. We also have the Fit Club Network team call Tuesday night, 5:30 Pacific. There are lots of other calls that go on though, okay? And there's lots of other webinars. There's some cool stuff. If you pay attention to the events section, you're gonna see some special webinars. They do a lot of them with the trainers, okay? Bring the trainers in, talk to me about, Sean T, talk to us about T25. Or, Sagi Kalev, talk to us about Body Beast, whatever it may be. Local fit clubs, start your own fit club, Don't be afraid to start a fit club. This is a really great business model, and if you need help with it, get a hold of somebody who already runs one. You're going to find the biggest challenge with starting a fit club is just finding a location. Once you find the location, it's actually really, really very simple. Homework. Download the business activity tracker on this site and start using it. Get registered for any events you can. Set up your one-on-one call, okay? This one-on-one call, this is what you do at the end of the 7-day period, okay? You get on the phone with your sponsoring coach. Now, if your sponsoring coach is, for whatever reason, not responsive or isn't giving you what you need, go back to day 1, I think it was, or day 2, we talked about dashboard, and you have my information, or you have Ryan Chapman's information, or my wife Monica's information, or Todd Midget or Joanne Brandis, or any of the diamonds and star diamonds in our organization. Look up, find the closest diamond, call that person. Tell them you just finished your 7-day training and you are ready to take your business to the next level. Be prepared to discuss how many invites you have made. That's the activity, okay? I can't help you unless I know that you're doing that. If you're doing that, I can help you get better at it. But if you're not going to do that, just like I said in that day of invite, if you're not going to do that, there's not a lot I can do because we don't pull rabbits out of hats. This isn't some weird get rich quick sign up and get rich thing. This is a business about working, and the work is inviting. Okay. Next step, talk to your upline about it. Emerald City is the next step for sure. After that, Diamond Mine. I'll talk about Emerald City really quickly. We set 2 goals, right? Remember goals? Goals was day 3. We set goals, and the 2 goals we set were, number 1, in the first 30 days, I want you to get your product paid for. Goal number 2 was that within the first 60 days, you would make Emerald and make Success Club. So what have we done? We've created a next level training for you that helps you focus on those 2 goals. So what I've covered in the last 7 days will get your product paid for. If you'll go do it, if you'll get out there, if you'll make a list and you'll start inviting, you will get your product paid for, okay? Unless your technique is really bad, in which case we can work on that. But most likely, if you'll do that, you'll get your product paid for. This will help you get to the second goal, okay? These groups are great. We have our diamond coaches lead these groups. We have one that starts every single month. We may start them bi-monthly. They're starting to get a lot more popular. A diamond coach leads these groups every month, okay? You can get into one of these groups and they're going to talk to you about these things and explain some of these bigger concepts which you're going to need to learn if you're going to build a successful business with Team Beachbody. Diamond Mine training, that's my baby. Diamond Mine is my baby, okay? Diamond Mine groups are small groups, 8 to 10 people, and you work one-on-one with me. That means you're going to talk to me once a week, on the phone, and I'm going to ask you, how many invites did you have? Every week. That's what I'm going to talk about. We also talk a lot about other stuff, though. We talk about leadership. That's what this is all about, okay? Leadership, I believe, fundamentally, leadership begins with being a leader of self. So that's where we start, leader of self. Then we move on from that into leader of others, okay? And that's really what the Diamond Mind is all about. But it's an opportunity to work with either me or my wife, or there's a couple of other Star Diamond coaches who lead these Diamond Mind groups. But generally, it's sort of like high-level leadership training is what that's all about. In order to get there, you have to graduate from Emerald City. You have to be an Emerald coach, and there's a few other requirements to that. I mean, we want to work with the people who are really, really looking to jam and build a huge business. So that is our 7-day quick start guide. It's been a lot of fun to talk to you. And what I want to finish with here is just a challenge. You know, and the challenge is on the shirt that I'm wearing right now. You know, it says be phenomenal or be forgotten. It's from Eric Thomas. If you don't know who Eric Thomas is, go to the YouTube channel. It's E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. He does a series called Thank God It's Monday. Every Monday he puts out an incredibly motivational video about charging hard in life. And that's the challenge that I have for you. Do this. Give this a fair shot. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. Too many people don't give this business a fair shot, and then they turn around and they say, oh, this doesn't work. Not true. It's not true. If you will give this a fair shot, and you'll do the things we're telling you to do, and you'll get mentored by diamonds, Star Diamond coaches, and successful people who know what they're doing, you can have whatever success you want in this business. But I'm challenging you now to go do it, and it starts with inviting. That's why we put together the 7-day training. That's why we've worked as hard as we have to present this information to you, because I know this is the key. This is it. You do this, everything else will fall into line. If you invite, you'll meet your month 1 goals. And if you meet your month 1 goals, you will meet your month 2 goals, because it all dovetails into each other. All right, guys, there's my challenge to you. Have a great day. Thank you so much for your time. Again, time to set up a phone call. If that's with me, I look forward to talking to you. If it's not, I look forward to meeting you at one of our events. All right, that's it.